Bitcoin has found a higher low. The price is beginning to squeeze and we are moving into an apex. This consolidation is accompanied by a major decrease in volume. This is some of the lowest volume we've seen since below the 20,000 level, which means that a major move is very likely coming in the not so distant future. One of the most exciting charts that I'm seeing right now is the Ethereum daily chart. We are finding support off of the previous mid-February high. This is one of the most important resistance to support flips that Ethereum has made in this bull market so far. And it looks like Chainlink is setting up for an all-time high break to re-enter price discovery. And also, I want to take a look at Bitcoin from a macro perspective and analyze the trend and the volume to discuss why we are very likely in the middle of this bull market and why we could be seeing a major mania phase. That things could be getting more bullish than we ever thought possible over the next few months. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson, and today we're going to be discussing exactly what you came here for, which is the crypto market and crypto prices. You may notice that the Cryptowatch homepage looks a little bit different. They integrated the portfolio page into the homepage, which is really cool. What you're seeing on the screen is my Ethereum 2 staking position. I'm using Cryptowatch to monitor my ETH2 staking position. And this layout is pretty cool. I kind of like it. It feels good. Looking at the top crypto assets here, we have a very green day today. Everything is up. Everything's doing well. Everybody's making money. And this is something I mentioned on Twitter today. On Twitter, I wrote, the masses are inherently biased towards the bullish side majority of the time. This is why everyone is considered a genius in a bull market and an idiot in a bear market. Right now, everybody is willing to show off their profit loss stats. Classic crypto bull market. Everybody is a genius right now. And I actually think that this could continue for a while. If you guys remember 2017, there was many months where everyone was making money for a very long time. And for some people, that just seems unbelievable. How could everyone just make money for a long period of time? Well, the same thing happens on the other end. A lot of people lose money for a long period of time, and they're not ready for it, right? It goes both ways. It goes both ways, guys. And before we get started, smash up that like button and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Looking at CoinGecko, the top movers of the day, ENJ Coin up 56% in the past 24 hours. This is because ENJ Coin just got listed to Coinbase. And now the price of ENJ is breaking out into a new all-time high and getting some good volume. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because on April 2nd, during my live stream, somebody asked me, hey, Kev, what do you think is the next most likely coin to be added to Coinbase? And my answer on that stream was, and then people were asking, what do you think is going to get listed on Coinbase next? And I could be wrong about this, but I think ENJ Coin is very likely to. It is like the top blockchain gaming and NFT issuance token. And, you know, those are top trending coins right now. I see no reason why ENJ wouldn't be added to Coinbase. Like, it should be. Like, I feel like it should already be there. That's just my opinion, though. In Patreon, we were buying this at 16 cents, guys. And those of us that are in my Patreon, we are now up over 2,000% on ENJ. Probably my best pick of the year so far. I do think that ENJ does have the potential to go to a $10 billion market cap potentially. In this video, you're going to see me talk about the final phase, the final pump, how much time we have, how high the price could go. But before we get into all that bullish stuff, I want to mention something that is a potential bearish scenario. This is personally what I think would be the worst case scenario for Bitcoin in terms of a near-term bearish outcome. So looking at the daily chart, something like this where Bitcoin finds too much selling pressure, the selling interest is too high, we break below our support line, we break below the yellow 50-day EMA, and then we would probably end up targeting close to the well-known 21-week EMA. And that could get us down to around roughly 47,000 potentially, somewhere around there. I don't see this bull market ending anytime soon, but if there was going to be some bearish price action soon, if that did play out, something like this, which basically be a short-lived moment where everyone panics, you see everywhere, people will say, oh my God, the bull market's over, you know, it's over, it was nice while it lasted, right? That kind of comments would start happening. And then there would be a high level of volume would come in, and that would likely set us up for the final pump, the final mania phase. Now, moving on to the price of Bitcoin on the daily chart. Bitcoin's price is squeezing into an apex. We're getting a nice decline in volume. The market is ready for a major move. Get a good look at this chart. This nice upward sloping trend, going parabolic, decline in volume. Now take a look at this. And here's 2017. We had a nice parabolic trend. We're moving up. Things are looking good with a steady decline in volume. And once we got that next major all-time high breakout, that is when the momentum actually shifted back to the upside. We saw a major increase in volume. Bitcoin's going up, progressively moving higher. Things are going parabolic, a nice decline in volume. And this could mean that we're at the point where the momentum's about to shift, the volume's going to pick up, and we get a breakout into our final mania phase, which lets us go completely vertical. That is what I'm looking for right now, and I'm looking for the volume to max itself out somewhere up here, somewhere in the summer of this year. And I think, for Wall Street, it would be the perfect time to release the ETF on Wall Street would be at the top, during the final blow off top, because at that point you can be very certain what the direction is, right? You're getting to a point where there's just complete overexuberance, total euphoria about Bitcoin, an absolute mania. Everyone wants to buy Bitcoin at a stage like that. And when you see that, that's very likely the top, or at least you're nearing the top, and Wall Street can start to short Bitcoin with confidence, right? As they're exiting the market. So that's what we need to look out for, in my opinion. A lot of people always ask me, Kev, should I be selling like right when the ETF news hits? Like right then, that's when I sell? Well, you have to look at the market structure. You have to actually look at what's happening. Maybe they launched the ETF at 100,000 and then we just continue up towards 200. And if you just sell the ETF news, because, that's what you think that I was saying, well, that's, that you might just miss out on a lot of gains there. You have to look at the market structure. You have to look for actual top confirmation, a rejection wick on the daily, the weekly, and a max in volume. The volume actually maxing out, coming up above previous levels of volume, right? Coming up above those previous levels to much higher levels of volume. That's what we need to look out for. That's a very important signal. A lot of people in crypto, there's misinformation about volume. A lot of crypto market analysts, they will say, oh, well, volume doesn't matter because there's OTC trading. And that is completely untrue. The price of Bitcoin is set on exchanges. So yes, the volume on exchanges plays a massive role and is an amazing indicator. It's an amazing indicator that you have to look at. So as of right now, the trend is my friend. And I'm gonna continue to hold my bullish bias right now. We're at that stage, just like 2017, where we're about to get that final mania phase, in my opinion. And I do expect that the current price levels is possibly where we end up getting our bear market low. Somewhere around this region, I think, is where we're going to end up consolidating in the bear market. So I think everything above 50,000 is a bubble. Everything above 50K, in my opinion, is a bubble. And we will likely come back to fair valuation, which I believe is around 50,000 US dollars. So keep all that in mind as well. Ethereum's chart, amazing. It's amazing to see this structure. This is just classic bullish market structure. A really nice pennant formation. We came to the pattern completion zone, and right when we entered the pattern completion zone, we had a major breakout. And now we're flipping previous resistance, right where we had those daily candle closes, February 18th to 19th right there. Now we're flipping that into support. Classic bullish structure, looks good. We're trending up. I think that Ethereum is ready to make some major moves. I think we're ready to head towards that 2,500 level as the next major target. And that is using the fib extensions from high to low. The 1618 lands right at 2,500. I think the market is going to be targeting this area next. You guys know long term, if Bitcoin does go to that 200K level, Ethereum could be hitting at least 5K, potentially as high as 10K. So I'm loving the Ethereum market structure. Looks awesome. And it seems like Ethereum is leading Bitcoin right now. So that's cool to see, right? Ethereum is giving the market some more bullish sentiment to work off of. And so this is the Ethereum chart, now flipping to the Chainlink chart. Very similar setup. Chainlink is lagging behind a little bit, but over the past 1 year period, Ethereum and Chainlink have had very similar percentage gains, and the market structure has been somewhat similar. Chainlink did make its run up earlier than Ethereum, but overall the performance has been quite similar, which is interesting, and now Chainlink is breaking out of this pattern right here. This Chainlink coming right back up to those previous daily candle highs. But if Chainlink is going to keep following Ethereum, if Chainlink is going to keep its performance at a similar level as Ethereum, because right now that's the case, right? Then the 1618 target actually comes in around 46 US dollars. So we could be maybe looking to target 46.76. So just below 47 US dollars as the next major upside target for Chainlink on a breakout. Of course, it could take a little bit to get there. Maybe we consolidate below the all-time high for a while, leading into the end of April before getting this breakout. There are a few factors that could make Chainlink move above Ethereum's performance, including link pool staking and Grayscale buying. If Grayscale continues to buy Chainlink, this could add that extra support. And we also have link pool staking, which will lock up some of the supply, and maybe that'll help Chainlink's performance. For now, I'm looking for something like this for the medium term. Now, Ethereum going to 2,500 and Chainlink going to just below 47 US dollars does have a lot to do with Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin needs to get this breakout. If Bitcoin doesn't get the breakout to the upside, well, then you can throw all those things out the window. But again, for now, I do think that the trend is my friend for Bitcoin. The trend is my friend for now. And last but not least, for those of you that have been following Sora XOR, and XOR is the native token behind the Sora network, and the PokeSwap DEX, which is likely going to be the Uniswap of Polkadot, is launching on Sora, right? Launching on the Sora network, and all the fees on PokeSwap will be paid in the XOR token. And so the PokeSwap DEX will end up looking something like this. This is the testnet here. You guys can go check this out for yourself if you want to. PokeSwap is going to be integrating with Polkadot, Kusama, Ethereum, and over time there will be more bridges into PokeSwap for other blockchains as well. For those of you that have been maybe buying it recently, we could talk about this chart as well, looking at the Uniswap pair with the USD conversion. This is the XOR chart on the daily. For those of you in my Patreon, we were discussing that XOR did have bearish divergence on the daily and that we were likely to see a correction and retest the previous all-time high, which is almost exactly what we ended up doing. We wicked just down below it, and it looks like we are finding some support here. XOR may be looking to consolidate into the PokeSwap launch, right? The launch of the PokeSwap DEX. I think we'll probably end up consolidating a little bit before actually getting the breakout. I doubt that we're just going to recover from here. Just expect probably some volatility, some sideways chop before the breakout. So this could be big. This could be big. $300 million market cap. I believe this is at least $1 billion market cap. At least. And that in of itself is still a good opportunity. So yeah, things are getting exciting. Bitcoin's at an apex, ready to make a major move. Ethereum is making a very, very important resistance support flip here, looking really bullish, looking like it wants to continue up. Chainlink nearing an all-time high breakout. Congratulations to all the Engine Coin holders. Engine Coin listed on Coinbase now. Amazing performance. I think it's going to $7 to $10 potentially. So this is going to be amazing. And also congratulations to all the XOR holders, the Sora holders that have been doing really well recently. I think once PokeSwap launches, despite what may happen during the launch, ultimately, long term, I do see much higher prices coming for XOR. So pretty exciting day, pretty cool day for all you guys. And remember, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel if you're new, if you enjoyed this type of content. And before you go, check out all the links below. Follow me on Twitter and also sign up for Cryptowatch, which is totally free. And I will see you guys in the next video.